Welcome to the ultimate financial endurance test. I lived on an extreme budget of just 100 rupees per day for 10 straight days. Could I survive? Watch to find out. We all talk about saving money, but what happens when you push your budget to the absolute limit? This challenge was designed to test my resourcefulness and financial discipline. The rules were simple: a hard limit of 100 rupees per day for everything: food, transport, and any essentials. That's just about $1 a day. This was going to be tough. To maximize food money, transport was cut entirely, meaning I walked everywhere. The budget covered food and basic essentials only. No entertainment, no treats, nothing extra. The first 3 days hit hard. The realization of how little 100 rupees actually buys was a shock. Every purchase felt like a major decision. My first mission was a strategic grocery run. I focused on the cheapest, most filling staples: rice, lentils, dal, and the absolute bare minimum of vegetables, sticking strictly to the daily budget. The meal planning had to be simple and repetitive. Khichdi, a comforting mix of rice and dal, became my best friend, offering the most calories and nutrition for the lowest cost. Passing street food stalls was agony. Dealing with cravings meant relying on sheer willpower. Unexpected costs were non-existent, as I couldn't afford a single rupee of deviation. By day 4, the initial novelty had worn off, and the grind began. It was a test of maintenance, repetition, and sticking to the financial straight and narrow. To survive, I became hyper-aware of food waste. Every scrap of vegetable, every leftover grain of rice was incorporated into the next day's meal. Waste was simply not an option. Accountability was key. I tracked every single expenditure meticulously. Even small expenses could break the daily 100 rupees limit, so vigilance was mandatory. The biggest challenges weren't just hunger, but the psychological toll of boredom and the complete lack of variety in my diet. It made time drag on significantly. As I approached the final days, exhaustion started setting in, but the finish line was in sight. Motivation was high to complete the challenge successfully. The extreme budget took an emotional and physical toll. Constant worry about money, even for something simple like a few rupees of spice, adds immense stress. My final meal was a celebration of having survived. And amazingly, after 10 days, I actually had a small amount of savings left over from the total budget. This challenge was about so much more than just saving money. It was a profound lesson in resourcefulness, planning, and understanding true necessity. The total budget for 10 days was 1,000 rupees. I managed to spend slightly under, proving that extreme budgeting is possible, but certainly not easy or sustainable long-term. The biggest takeaway is a renewed appreciation for food and resources, alongside a major boost to my financial discipline. We waste so much when we have the luxury not to worry. Could you live on 100 rupees a day? Take a moment to analyze your own spending habits and see where small changes could make a big difference. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done a budget challenge.